Welcome back, guys. I hope you guys can see it's a bit dark here. As you guys know, it's winter here. So I'm gonna quickly jump on how to make this delicious pecan pie. I never made this before. This is just a trial recipe. So let's cross finger. Make sure that this is successful. It's gonna be successful. Otherwise, I'm never ever gonna bake again. All right? I'm just joking. Okay, now jump on to the ingredients we need. It's butter. I have about 100 grams of butter and 100 grams of cream cheese. So this is softened already. I took it out half an hour ago from the refrigerator. So 100 grams of each butter and cream cheese. What you want to do, if you have a mixer, it's better. If you don't have a mixer, you can do like me, the lazy way. Just mix everything together. And then I have some sugar. I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of sugar. Because my butter is already salted, so I'm not going to be adding the salt. So this pie, the crust is slightly tangy because of the cream cheese. So it's kind of unusual. I find I never tasted any pie dough with cream cheese. So I thought that might be interesting for me to share this recipe with you guys. And you can join me here hopefully every weekend, but I have been so busy lately. I hardly any time to breathe. So you guys understand me. So we're just going to smash this and just mix this evenly so that it is light. By the way, the ribs, I have taken picture. It looks awesome. I'm going to share that video later. I took video too. So just make sure it is, I have butter on my finger. Okay, and then in with the flour. I have about a cup of flour, plain flour. So usually you need to put them in the refrigerator. You need to roll it out and put them in the refrigerator for at least 1 hour. But today I'm going to do the lazy style. I'm not going to do that. So let's see if it works too. I just find that this house is cold enough. In fact, the house itself right now is about 16 degrees Celsius in my house. It's not that cold. We don't have to on any air conditioner, so it's definitely not going to melt. So I'm just going to get a glove. Do I have a glove here? Let's see if I can just mix everything together. And it's so good. Let me see if I can find a glove. I hate mingling with the butter. What is that sound? Oh, it's my neighbor. Okay, now that is for my ribs. Okay, so I'm going to use a glove and I'm going to try to mix this together. Hopefully it will become a lump of dough. I'm going to wear the other side too. You can use powdered flour, sugar flour if you don't want to use sugar. Eventually, it will become a dough. See, my hand is so small. No glove fits me. I went to the shop and they said, I asked them if they have children's size. They said, no, sorry, madam, we don't have a children's size. So bear with me, right? I know it's so irritating, right? Sickening, right? I can't buy anything in town. I can't find clothes. They're all super big in size. Ugh. So I think I gave up. I think I'm gonna use my hand. Okay, I just can't stand it. Sorry. So my hand is clean, don't worry. So what I like to do is, oh, the dough is very moist. So you can put this if you want, if you have time, you can put this in the refrigerator for an hour or so, or half an hour. But I'm too lazy to do that. So I'm just going to just roll them into balls. I think I have about 8 pies I can do. So I'm going to roll them into like the size of tennis ping pong ball. Maybe it's a bit too big, slightly smaller than the ping pong ball. I think this should make one. So I like to use this kind of aluminum foil. And the easiest way to do is you press the pie in first. That's a lazy way. And then you put them in the refrigerator. It's easier. I guarantee you, you're going to love this way of doing. Instead of you rolling out, you put them in the refrigerator, and then after that, you still have to roll it out, right? So this is my way. 2, 1. I think it was a bit too thick. I don't like it too thick, so I'm going to take this out again. I'm going to reduce it, roll it out. I think it was too thick. Make sure it's not too thick. Yeah, this is better. So you see, isn't it easier if you use this kind of foam? You can also use a muffin foam, but for me, I personally feel like muffin foam is more troublesome because this is disposable. So usually I know the size now, so I just continue to make the balls, so I know how many I have altogether. 2. Oh, maybe it's more than 8. On the bet or not? I think it's more than 8. Okay. Busy this few days. We've been clearing up upstairs because we are reopening for B&B. I'm so sorry. A lot of you guys wrote to me earlier on and wanted to book the B&B, and you were unable to book because the apartment is occupied by a company that has staff that work for this area. It's too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too big, too small. Okay, this will make 1. So I have more than 8. So yes, we are clearing upstairs now. So we are going to put our apartment upstairs, the whole apartment, the whole of 2nd and 3rd floor for Airbnb again. So we don't know exactly when we can do that, because right now I'm trying to make the place more cozy than before. I want my guests to feel like they are living in for experience, not just home experience, but nice environment with better bed, better blanket, better towels. So I've been busy. I still don't know how come I can have time to do this, honestly. But I just love missing. I just miss um, cooking in this kitchen, and I need to eat, right? So people ask me, how did I manage having a full-time job uh, and still doing YouTube? Let me tell you, it's not easy. You really have to be quite disciplined. Sometimes I try to make 2 3 videos in a week when I have time. When I don't have time, like last week, it was really tough for me to find time to make vlogs. And sometimes I don't understand, maybe my kind of blog, some of you might find it's really unique because I don't appear in front of the camera. um, I just felt lazy. I don't want to like put on makeups and stand in front. And frankly speaking, I'm slightly camera shy, and I just felt like very uncomfortable when I'm naked looking on my face. So, and I try to tell my story as clear as possible by writing. To me, it's more like a journal, and I want to be able to see it, and I want you guys to understand how it is like for somebody like me, an Asian living in a very different country like in Singapore, in Sweden. So it's not a lot of people thought that, oh, Sweden is a very nice country. It's very close to the nature. Yes, I agree. But I also want my vlog viewers to understand how it is like to, in real life. Vloggers, they always like to give you guys, paint this very beautiful picture. Oh, how perfect is life. And I hope I didn't mislead anyone for that, because really Sweden is a really nice, in every corner of the place that I've stayed. I find it's really beautiful, the nature. So that is why I think people find this place attractive to come visit, and not the type of typical kind of visit. Is more to like you are slow traveling. I don't know whether you guys are aware of this. The latest trend in the tourism industry is called slow travel. I think I need to put 2 more, 3 or 4 more. And luckily, I have this one. So I can push it out like this, and then I can put the pie in here, maybe 1.5 for each. Or let's see, yeah, maybe 1.5. Okay, 3. Maybe you see. So slow travel is the latest trend now. People are living in very hectic life, and they want to get away. And the most traditional travel way is you spend as little time and you see as much as you want, right? So that is the normal classic way of traveling. But slow travel is is that you have enough time and you want to understand the culture of the country, or maybe you want to learn a new language, learn a new culture. um, you're more grounded to this place because you don't want to be acting or behaving like a tourist, rushing from one place to the other to catch, the glimpse of every place of attraction. That is not slow travel. Slow travel is for people, usually they are people who are on a honeymoon, or maybe they are retired people. Usually they are professional people who are tired and sick of the classic way of traveling, rushing, stressing. Because the purpose of this, the way they want to travel, is they want to be stress-free, and they want to fully enjoy the moment. So they people who come visit us, usually they stay for 2 weeks because they get to rent a car, they have a kitchen, they have private bathroom, and the apartment upstairs really look like a real home, that it is not a hotel. So I think that way people are feeling more relaxed. Yeah, I think this is done. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the oven and just let them cook for a while. Let me just put this away. I'm going to remove my existing oven. Okay, I have to remove my existing oven. But before I do that, let me just let you guys, I'm gonna poke this with the fork. So you can put them in the refrigerator to harden this, but otherwise you can do like me. I didn't do that step. So I'm just going to put this in the oven for just a while until it's cooked, and then I'm going to put the fillings. By doing that, you can be sure that your pie is cooked too. While my pie is cooking in the oven, I'm going to show you the fillings, how I do the fillings. I'm going to melt the butter in the microwave. By the way, I'm snacking. I'm drinking beer and I'm snacking because I haven't eaten my lunch. Sometimes I skip lunch. Overcooked the butter in the oven. Okay. I have overheated the butter. Which is here. Don't do like me. Make sure the butter is just melting. It's okay. So I have about 3 egg yolk. Maybe I'll get another one. Let me see if I can find my another egg, 3 eggs. Whisk them. And then this is soft brown sugar. So I'm gonna add this in. The egg. And then the butter. And I think I'm going to just give a little taste. Maybe I need more sugar. Don't worry about the amount, guys. I am simply, because I do not know how many pie. Siri, can you please go down, darling? So I really did not know how much pie I could make. So you have to taste it according to your own preference. If you like to be more sweet, you can add more. Like me, I find it's a bit, because now that I add another egg, because it's actually for 2 eggs, but I add another egg, so I thought one more egg will do, and then I need a little bit more sugar. Okay, a bit of vanilla essence, and then a pinch of salt. That's it. So you want to pour this. Actually, I like to add the Philadelphia cheese in there. Let me just see if I can just add just 1 teaspoon. Just a bit to make it more creamier. It's not in the recipe. This is just my own, how do I call it? My own creation. I usually like to make it a bit more creamy because I don't want it to be too sharp, the taste. So that's it. So now I'm going to wait for the pie. Let me just taste again. Actually, I like the flavors of the Philadelphia cheese. And you know what? Damn it, I'm gonna add more. Just a little bit more. I'm afraid that the person who created this recipe will curse me. But I just want that it is not too sweet, that it is just perfect, and it's not so sharp. I think this is it. Okay, let me just clear this. Put this aside. Okay. I can. Let me have a sip of my beer. so good beer. Just a little, and then I'm going to put my fillings here. Okay, now I know maybe some people might think, oh, how come she's not following the recipe here? But let me tell you guys, sometimes we have to judge ourselves, whichever that is convenient for you. Oh, the pastry is really, really soft. Okay, not to worry. I'm going to continue to bake this. I'm just pressing the pastry in a little bit. Okay. Because this is going to continue to cook for. Let me find her. Gonna use this one. I have a feeling the fillings might be too much, but let's see. All right. When I pour, I'm not gonna pour like too much. I'm just gonna pour enough because we have to put the pecan pie on top, the pecan nuts on top, right? Maybe 2 eggs was just nice. Okay, you see, still quite a lot left. Never mind. Blah. So I'm gonna put the pecan pie in here, the pecan nuts. Okay, need more of this. Okay, and then the last one, the pecan pop nuts on top. Sorry, we didn't have enough, so we just going to Yeah. Okay, let's see if this is going to work. So I'm going to put this in the oven now. Then this is going to be baking for another 20 minutes in 180 degrees Celsius. So this is how it looks like. Is this how it looks like? It's not supposed to look like that. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it's done. Maybe I just have to wait, and then I'm gonna just chat with you guys for a while we wait for this. Yes, I'm going to talk about the mess that I have created here. You know what happened? This is how the ribs look like. It looks marvelous, isn't it? I can't wait to eat them. I'm just waiting. I have to wait for LG to come back. And this was what happened. Don't do this at home. I put the aluminum foil underneath because I was thinking maybe it's easier to clean, but that is not the case. As you can see, it's burned on the bottom. So what you can do, like I did, I put water, and you have to put more because you see the side there, it's not reaching the top part. So what you can do is that you put water in, and then you put into the oven again, and you just let them boil, and this will eventually come out. And then the next step is to remove the side. So this is not a pleasant job. I hate doing this. I was stuck on the other pan. You guys have to see that pan, because that pan is obviously needing of professional attention. This was what happened when I was cooking porridge last week. Remember, I have this 1st of Advent. So it was so thick, it was burnt. And then I tried using the baking powder technique. So if it's not that burnt, you can try using the baking powder technique. But obviously it wasn't working on my pan in that condition. So I've been soaking this with baking powder for 2 days now. And I have to remove them with this wool. We call that the cleaning wool. It's made of wire, it's made of metal. So I'm trying my very best to clear this. The past few hours, every minute, every 1 hour, I come back and I just give this a scrub, and it's still messy. I just hate it, and I don't know what I should do. So if you guys have any ideas how I can do this, please let me know. All right, I would love to have your help to help me out with this. So while waiting for the pan, let me just wash my hand, and I'm going to clear some of the stuff, put them in the washing machine, and having a chat with you guys about what is going on with us lately. So this is a busy time. From next week onwards, I will be very, very, very busy because I have 4 buffets to prepare. And I hope I can do some live streaming, or maybe if I remember, because I didn't remember when I was celebrating the Advent. It was so much. I was so busy. I didn't have the time to do the things that I wanted to do because I was fully packed with work. I was like crazy. Luckily, LG came to help me. And he said that he's going to help me again. He saw how I work and he felt sorry for me because, you know, it was a lot of hard work. So he will be helping me on Tuesday and Wednesday at the Christmas buffet. So I'm so happy that he can do that. Like today, he's off duty. He's on duty. He's working today. So I have some time. And since I have to eat and I'm trying, I love pecans and I always wanted to make a pecan pie, but I didn't have time. I bought the pecan nuts last week. In fact, 2 weeks ago, I didn't have the time to make anything out from there. So, so I'm gonna try to relax today, and hopefully I rest enough to charge myself for the next week, busy week. So I think this job will somehow make me realize I have to create the festive mood for other people instead of for myself. So I think can be nice. I don't know. I love being busy, but not to the extent I can't breathe. So last week was that feelings, or last weekend was that kind of feelings that I just couldn't breathe. I was like so tired every day, as you have seen in my vlog. I don't have enough sleep. I'm so stressed out. There was a stage where I wasn't so active making videos. I was in that stage where I felt like I have to prioritize my job, which is really important because I really enjoy what I do, my daytime job. But I also do enjoy making videos. So that was to me like not an option, because I really don't want to stop doing videos because that is my biggest passion. Let's see if this can be good. Let me put this. hot water. Let me use this. Oops. And don't forget my pie. And I think we intend to start the slow travel B&B next year, beginning of next year. So that if you guys are looking forward for a winter retreat, I will give you more details if you request that, because it's so difficult for me to. Let me just finish this corner. It's so difficult for me to update my website. The only way I could update information live is when I'm cooking. So you guys can ask me questions during live streaming if you are really interested in booking my B&B. I must tell you it's not going to be easy for me to answer a question right away, because provided I'm live here, and if you have a question that pops up, I can answer you right away. Sometimes it's so difficult for me to just sit there and answer to every comment. I have a lot of comments from other videos. So it's like a full-time job, actually. I think I'm quite satisfied with this. So I'm going to put it back to the oven later on. And I'm going to check my pie. Let's check the pie. I think they are done. Oh, look at that. I think it smells delicious. Yeah. My sister is trying to call me. Okay. I think the pie is done. So I'm going to take that out. Oh, I think I swallowed something wrong on the wrong side. So you can watch. Wait for me here while I take the pie off from the pie. Okay, so this is how it looks like, guys. I'm going to close the oven. Just to let you guys see, because I think I most likely will put it back to the oven again. Let me just see. This is just to show you guys exactly approximately how this will look like. As you can see, it's starting to brown at the side. So for me, I would like to put them back into the oven again. It looks okay to me, but I like the crust to be a little bit more brown. All right, guys, I hope you guys enjoy this video. You have to eat with your eyes, and if you know the texture and how you want it to turn out, so it's really depending on yourself. So I'm going to put the recipe out, and I hope you try it. And if you did, let me know. And if you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. I love to have comment. So I'm gonna do a Q&A comment for those of you who have sent me question earlier on after the Christmas, and we'll see if I could answer as many questions as possible. Have a nice day and a weekend, and don't stress for Christmas because it's not worth it. Just enjoy the moment and have fun. All right? Bye bye.